Well, have you ever heard the saying, you reap what you sow? Or in this case, unfortunately for Rachel Reeves, you're about to get a thing called karma, or could do. Unfortunately, though, it does also affect us in quite a big way. So what am I going on about then? Well, according to this article, it says that a high street bank with more than 400 UK branches and 14 million customers is considering quitting Britain in a fresh blow. So I'm guessing this probably has a lot to do with Rachel Reeves, or Rachel Thieves as I like to call her, budget announcement, where of course businesses have to put up their employer national insurance. And obviously banks, they do get a bit, don't they? But let's face it, no business likes losing profit, do they? So just who is that bank? Well, it's probably one that quite a lot of you out there bank with, and it's Santander. They're apparently understood to be weighing up the drastic move as part of a strategic review of its future in what could be an embarrassing loss for the government, because I'm guessing, and admittedly I could be wrong, although I don't think I am, but I'm guessing that could potentially lead to some other ones deciding to say, no, we're off as well. Although there is a teeny-weeny amount of hope, because it says that if executives opt to leave the Spanish banking giant, would look apparently for a buyer for operations here, reports the Financial Times, and admittedly, yes, they could look here, but they might not get one. The proposal is said to have been partly triggered by the frustration over costly UK rules introduced thanks to the financial crisis, and this led to lower returns than in other markets, with the bank having set aside £295 million to cover costs from the car finance scandal. An estimated £13 billion could even be owed in compensation payouts, with experts fearing this could actually double, and therefore would, in what the government would no doubt say, be more than their mythical, in my opinion, £22 billion black hole. And it comes just days after Chancellor Rachel Reeves told industry regulators that they would help revive Britain's floundering economy by tearing down regulatory barriers that held back growth. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm guessing that they thought, well, with the way that Rachel Reeves and Keir Starmer, with what they've done to more than likely pee off everyone else in the country, I'm guessing they thought, no, we'll pass, thank you very much. She added, though, I'm determined to go further and faster to kickstart economic growth, which is the #1 priority in our plans for change. This means generating investment, driving reform, and a relentless commitment to root out waste in public spending. And today I'll be passing regulations on what they can do more to deliver growth. The Financial Times, though, they reported that one ex-Santander executive said it had always been a possibility that executive chair, Anna Botin would flog the bank as a result of a so-called refinancing rules. The bank, though, employs around 20,000 people across 444 branches while holding £200 billion in customer lending. And late last year, Santander said it was looking to cut 1,400 jobs. Either way, though, this will no doubt push up the unemployment rate more than what it is at the moment, and wouldn't exactly do us or Rachel Reeves any favours at all, would it? Who knows? Maybe the government might buy out Santander, just like the help the government done back then with Northern Rock. But what has Santander said about it then? Well, they said the UK is a core market for Santander, and this has not changed. Earlier this month, it told customers it is still recovering cash paid out by accident more than 3 years ago. Well, that shouldn't have exactly happened, should it? But what's that about then? Well, apparently on Christmas Day 2021, around 75,000 customers were accidentally paid twice by a bank in a major blunder. Well, that'd be a lovely Christmas bonus for you, though unfortunately, more than likely, the customers would be told that they'd have to pay it back. And if you'd already spent it because you thought, well, it's landed in my bank, so tough luck, I'm spending it. Unfortunately, you'd have had a pretty nasty shock when you got the letter through the post, I'm guessing. And these 75,000 customers, they got a total of around £130 million, and they were paid twice from 2,000 business accounts, although Santander footed the bill for the second payments. So hang on a minute, Santander, make your bloody mind up. Either you're footing the bill or you're recovering the cash. Make your mind up, eh? According to the Times, though, which first reported the error at the time, some banks were reluctant to return the money, where customers may have been pushed into their overdraft as a result. Although, to be honest, admittedly, I don't actually bank with Santander, but if I did, I wouldn't actually be too concerned if they went with my own personal banking, because surely you just move to another bank, wouldn't you? So whilst they're saying, oh, I'm fed up and leaving, it just makes me wonder if that impact would indeed be as big as what I'm guessing they're saying that would be. And I'm saying that because after thinking about it, we're still in the UK, our money's still in the UK, so surely the money's just moving from one bank to another bank, and surely we'll still be in the UK. Unless, of course, Santander does come up with some other options. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see, won't we, eh?